Yes, good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about again the parts of plants. Before this we had discussed about the parts of plants, about stem, flowers, leaves, fruits. So again we will discuss about the flowers. What is the parts of flowers? How many types of flowers? And how is flowers get pollination from one place to another flower. So flower are perhaps the most beautiful part of a plant. So different types of plants having different types of flowers and different types of their sizes. Some flowers having smells, some flowers have not any types of smell. For example, some of the common flowers are rose, jasmine, lily, sunflower, marigold, different types of flowers. So the flower is that part of a plant which contains the reproductive organs. Means all flowers no, but some flowers having reproductive organs. So the main functions of flowers to produce fruits and seeds. Means which types of things we will find from the flowers? From flowers we will find fruits and seeds. So the parts of flowers, the main parts of flowers: sepal, petals, pistil, stamen, anther and stigma. These are the main parts of the flowers. So sepal, petal and stamen, main parts of the flowers means petal, sepal, stamen, three parts, three main functions, three main parts of the flowers. So the green leaf here given in this figure, green leaf, this color is a green. Green leaves like parts of the outermost circle of a flower are called sepals. These are sepals in the root below of the petals, and petals having some different colors. Inside the sepals are the petals of the flowers. Means sepals is the outer parts of the flowers and petals situated in the sepals. So inside the sepals are the petals of the flowers. Petals are the most attractive parts. These are petals. Petals are the most attractive parts. It is colorful. The petals can be red. These petals can be color in red, blue, green, different colors. These parts is known as the petals and this is known as the sepals. Petals is situated in the sepals. Petals having many colors. Sepals are mostly green colors. This sepals is almost green colors. And the number of petals and sepals. These number of sepals and number of petals in a flower is not always equal. Different types of flowers having different types number of sepals and different number of petals. But petals are colorful. These petals are colorful. These sepals like leaves, green color. And next, just inside the petals of a flower there are many little stars. These are the stars. These stars name is stamen. Stamen is the male part of a flower. Stamen is the male part of the flower and anther. Under the stamen, anther and filament. And this is stigma, style and ovary. So under the petals having some long stars, these stars name is stamen. Stamen is the male part of the flower. And the pollen grains contains, what is the pollen grains? Pollen grains contains the male sex call of the plant. Pollen grains means always present in the male sex of plants. And stigma, in the center of the flower there is a flask shaped organ. This is the stamen is the male part of the flower and pistil is the female part of the flower. Means pistil having female sex organs and stamen having male sex organs. There are two types of sex organs, male sex organs and female sex organs. male sex organs having stigma, female sex organs having sepal, stamen. So then in the center of the flower there is a long stalk, shaped organs. This first shaped organs is called pistil. This is known as the pistil, and this pistil is having different parts. Upper parts is known as stigma, middle parts is named is style, and in below bottom parts is known as the ovary. In ovary having some ovulus, small parts in shape, circle shape is known as the ovulus. So a pistil is made up of 3 parts. This pistil is made up of 3 parts: stigma, style, and ovary. The top part is known as called stigma. Middle part, straight line, is called style, and below round part is known as the ovary. Stigma is very sticky. This stigma is very sticky, so that pollen can stick up. When pollen grains come from the anther, then that pollen grains come off the stigma and stick up because it is a sticky. The middle part of pistil is called style. It is tube. This is called tube, and this tube is connected to the stigma to ovary. The ovary contains tiny eggs. These are small eggs. This is tiny eggs contained in the ovary, and the ovary contains tiny eggs like structure called ovulus. This tiny eggs called ovulus. Ovulus situated in the ovary. So the ovulus contains female sex cells. This ovulus can contain female sex cells. That's why it is called female part of the female organs of the flower. Then the pistil is also known as carpel. This pistil is also known as carpel. Either pistil or carpel, both are same. So the ovulus contains female sex organs. This is called as ovulus, and after this is separate flowers. In some plants, however, having different types of flower, both types of organs, sex organs having same flower, otherwise different flowers having different types of sex organs. Means pistil and stamen. Here stigma and stamen, both types of sex organs having some flowers in one flower, otherwise these 2 types of male and female sex organs having different types of flowers. These are the structure of the flowers. After these flowers, we will discuss next topic, fruits and seeds. So, what is the fruits and what is the seeds? It will be discussed next. Fruits and seeds. A fruit is that part of a plant which contains the seeds. Fruits is that part of a plant which contains the seeds. For example, apples, oranges, plums, lemons, and tomatoes are all fruits. They all have seeds inside them. So the transfer of pollen grains from anther of a stamen to the stigma of a pistil are called pollination. So we will now describe how fruits and seeds are formed from flowers. How fruits and seeds formed from flowers. The fruits and seeds are formed from flowers by the process of pollination and fertilization. Pollination and fertilization. So what is the pollination? The transfer of pollen grains. Before this I have made some diagrams here. So the transfer of pollen grains from anther of a stamen to the stigma of a pistil. Anther situated in stigma, anther situated in stamen, and stigma situated in pistil. When pollen grains transfer from anther to pistil. Indirectly you will say anther to pistil is called pollination. Pollination is done by insects, wind and water. Means pollination can be fly from one part to another part of the plants. In other words, we can say the pollen grains are carried from the anther of a stamen to the stigma of a pistil by insect. These are known as the pollen grains. When the pollen grains all fall on stigma, then they move down through the tube pipe called style and reach the ovary. Here I have made a diagram in ovary. In ovary having some round shaped eggs that are known as ovulus. So the ovulus grow and become seeds. Means the joining together of male and female sex called pollination or fertilization. When male sex organs and female sex organs cells join together, then it is called fertilization. So a fruit protects the seeds and the other parts of the flower dry up and fall it. So the wheat grains, chana means chana, corn, makka, peas, pulses, the beans, these are all known as the plants, and all these seeds can germinate under the suitable condition to produce new plants. So for example, when we sow wheat seeds in the fields, they grow up to give the new wheat plants or wheat. These are the fruits and seeds. So in this chapter we have discussed about the different parts of plants, how many kinds of plants, how many types of flowers, parts of flowers, leaves, two types of leaves, reticulum venations, parallel venations of leaves, venation of leaves, and different types of plants means trees, stem, trunk. These are things. So we have discussed and we have completed this chapter today. Next chapter I will discuss and start from next chapter. Okay, thank you.